How does the game look on your end, by the way?
On YouTube or on Discord?
Either.
Discord, it looks good. YouTube, it's a little blurry, but it's playing fine.
It's all evens.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
24-0.
I legitimately thought that was a grenade launcher for a second. I was like, when did Abby get a grenade launcher?
Well, spoiler alert, you're not going to get to use it.
24-17. Getting warmer. Oh, I hope not.
Or maybe you do. Maybe there are a couple clickers in this area.
Hey, something's up
I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yo, what up, Jake?
Hey! Oh, God.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Oh. Wasn't being very quiet.
And I also like this symmetry with the first game where we're looking for the Fireflies again. Those damn Fireflies.
Stupid Fireflies. That's right. Go that way. Go that way. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Ah, shit. Okay, well, we'll just have to do it the fun way.
All quiet now. Good.
Now, what are the chances, though, you think, of the third game
Yes, you did.
getting to the end of it where Ellie finds someone,
Go back to finding that house.
where Ellie does have the opportunity to again to die and let them use her for a cure? Do you think we go there?
Honestly, if you're gonna end The Last of Us at a trilogy, that might be a poetic way to end it. Noah says, "You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies." I don't know what he's referencing.
That's a lyric.
I mean, there's all sorts of ways to go about it.
For what song?
Fireflies.
That's very helpful.
Let's wear graffiti.
Does that mean fireflies?
So yeah, it would come full circle, but you'd also risk kind of ruining what the first game was all about. And
yeah, I don't think that's the way I would want them to go if they choose to have Ellie die to end the trilogy. It should be something like what Joel in theory died for is for protecting someone.
I generally don't want Ellie to die in the next one, but it just depends on the story. It just depends on the context.
We've gone too far. What's going on, Jake? How was your Thursday? That or just the third one ends, I don't know. It's hard to tell because most like zombie stories, the natural ending is bringing society back. But we've already kind of got that in these games.
What would you like to do?
Jake said he's got his tire fixed. There was a screw in it. Yikes. Oh, it's literally Fireflies by Owl City.
Yes.
I've never heard that song.
Lying. The song is called Firefly.
Oh, I don't even know who Owl City is.
It was really popular. Or that song was popular.
Countries, I guess. You want to do that? Why not?
What's up, Noah? I don't know. I think the third one should be something that ties the first two games kind of full circle, like what Rises thinks it's doing by connecting Begins and Dark Knight.
Well, and there's just some thematic things you lose.
What do you want to do for dinner?
Where I kind of don't want this to end with a cure or getting things literally back to the way they were, because
Oh, yeah.
a big theme of this game is nature taking over, but that humanity
If
still
we find fireflies,
goes on.
we'll sell
Like, these
the
aren't
strawberries.
entirely
If we don't,
apocalyptic
we
or
console ourselves with
nihilistic
strawberries.
games. You know, as depressing and dark as this one is, like, you know, Jax is still around. Like, we see over and over with these games that communities can thrive. Like, there are still
Jake-
people out there that
Jake
can
says
start
the
over.
final boss should be a Joel zombie. God damn it, Jake.
No, he'll be a head in a jar. In a robot body. That's what
No, I don't think Naughty Dog will go to a legit cure. If they were going to do that, they would have done it in the first one.
Yeah, and it's so hard to put myself like back in my headspace playing that first game, but I think that's just where we all assumed that first one was going. Like, okay, they'll finish their... Joel will probably die, but they'll finish the mission, get Ellie there, and it's going to be a nice, clean, bittersweet ending.
Do you remember what address we're supposed to be looking for? Wait, am I just dumb?
I don't see any numbers.
Yeah. The 2426 is across the street.
2429 is next door.
Oh, it wasn't literally 2426. It was across. God damn it. I blame Robert.
We did it.
Good enough.
As you should.
Yeah, Robert, you ready to run some Resident Evil?
Later.
No, we're gonna do a speed run right now. If I don't remember how to run the game, so it's not gonna be a very good speed run.
This looks abandoned.
Keep searching.
No, I had when the Resident Evil 3 remake first came out, I could run that game in like an hour and a half. Once I got into it,
It's
and I would
probably
mod Nemesis to be like Ultron, so I was being chased around Raccoon City by Ultron.
in the old world, it'd be common for them to decorate.
Noah, you say weird. I say
My dad
amazing.
painted a
How
colorful
dare you?
jungle.
Keanu's a national treasure.
Oh. Here I would have left that.
I'm gonna have to rewatch John Wick to hear but I don't.
Yeah.
Walking Tall, that's it.
Oh. Maybe you have to go in the backyard first. Maybe there's another door you gotta go through.
The bad guy in that is Neil McDonough, I think his name is.
Mm.
If you did you watch any of Arrow?
Yeah, I know who Neil McDonough is. He's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no, that guy's awesome. I was really excited when he was cast in Arrow, and then it was season 4 of Arrow.
Yeah. As Damien Dark.
Yeah,
Everything's empty.
and he comes back in
That's
Legends,
the vibe I'm getting.
Yay.
working with Eobard Thawne
Of course.
to do
Remember
something.
the last time we were in a pool?
Oh, you mean when we were plummeting to our doom? Yeah, I have a small recollection of it.
If it makes you feel better.
Thank you, Jake. I don't know how I forgot that. No, that movie. I also really like that movie.
Nope.
Apparently, they made
wait.
they made sequels to that with Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, God. Of course. Wait, have you gone through that window yet? Behind you?
Oh
That
no, but
Just
I'm
don't
already.
remember.
Nada.
Wait, no, I haven't been in here. This is the locked room.
Nothing. It can't be.
Good eye on that window.
Lev, I think we're done here.
No, wait.
Okay, I think you found the right spot, but you needed to wait for the game to activate.
You
Because
found
now Lev's like, wait a minute. It's like, yeah, I already saw it. The game wouldn't let me put you.
Jake, I am once again tempting you to get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game on Steam.
Scratches.
Scooch.
Is it scary? It's multiplayer. And it's on sale for 75% off. Steam sales are nuts, dude.
Hello?
You really don't need to worry about the loot. It's
That's
not gonna
true.
matter.
I have to agree with you.
Listen, okay? Listen. Fuck
Pretty
you.
nice barracks, all things considered. They were here for a while.
That's the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta find the radio and call Tommy Jarvis.
That's a different guy.
Shit.
Jake, you weren't here when I was telling Robert, but I picked up the like original PS1 version of RE1, 2, and 3 on PC.
They had
So we're gonna play those at some point.
look around.
You guys ready to talk about Midnight Mass tomorrow? I've got one more episode that I have to watch, but I can do that tomorrow after work. But I'm ready. The question is Robert ready? Because last time I talked to him, he hadn't even started.
I am 4 episodes
Guess
in.
they've got solar.
I plan to finish it tonight.
We've got Jake's this amazing show. Yeah, I made so Jake
It's
and I
really
watch stuff like every Monday. I would say just movies, but we kind of jump back and forth. And I made him watch Midnight Mass and Haunting of Hill House. Those two shows are peak television. And now I'm making him watch Doctor Who. Another show that I have to get Robert to watch.
True. But Midnight Mass is excellent.
Yeah. I like it more than Hill House, I think, overall. But it's like trying to compare one masterpiece with another. The fuck do you want me to do with this radio?
Is this frequency currently in use? This is
The question is, Noah, are you ready to talk about Midnight
your
Mass?
call sign anywhere?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yes.
prefer Hill House. I can see that, though.
It's a short list of numbers and letters.
Hmm.
Fuck it. This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me?
Oh,
Standing by.
I really have to set up alerts. Rebel Soul, if you're still here,
Anyone
thanks for
out
the
there?
sub on YouTube.
No,
We're getting
Min-
close to
Okay.
that 350 goal, Robert.
Nice. Very nice.
Is this frequency currently in use?
Midnight Mass is excellent so
This is
far.
Abby
I
from
could
Santa Barbara.
see
Is
Hill
anyone out
House
there?
having more replay value for me because
Are these
th-
other
there's a lot more
Fireflies?
just episode variety in distinct chapters with different characters.
Can anyone
And
hear
I
me?
just didn't want it to
Hello?
end. Midnight Mass feels, and it's a lot bigger. You know, it's a story that spans decades. Midnight Mass is like a very focused, specific story, and it's very
Is this
good. But I
frequency
could
currently
see
in
it not
use?
being
This is
as
Abby from
rewatchable
Santa
as
Barbara. Hello.
Yeah.
Hill House is for me.
Hello.
We'll have to see. I go, like I said, I go back and forth. Like I don't know which one I prefer at the end of the day. But man, I can't wait for you to get to episode 6.
Is this frequency currently in use? Hello.
Forget.
This is
I am
Abby
really
from Santa
bummed that
Barbara.
there's one pretty major
Can anyone hear
spoiler
me?
I think I know about, but I'm not gonna say it.
Message
Anyone
it to
can
me.
hear me? Please reply.
Yeah, it's a spoiler. Well, I'll tell you after I
Please
finish,
answer.
All right.
and then we'll talk about it. But it's something that I heard about out of context that I think I had assumed
Hi, Abby.
happened earlier in the
You got a clear
show
signal on you?
as like more of an
Sound
inciting
alarm you
incident.
calling
And
from?
now that I'm 4 episodes in, I'm like, ah, fuck, I think I know
Um,
what it is, and it's gonna be way
24,
later in the
25
season than I.
constants.
Damn
Abby,
it.
gotta take back these, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
Although I will say, as much as I love Flanagan's stuff, I am glad that we're done for now.
I was part of the Salt Lake.
Sure.
outpost.
He's made a lot of shows.
Yeah. Well, it'll be nice to move on to something else.
Well, I really wanted to watch
Jerry
Bly
Anderson.
Manor before watching this. I just didn't
He
get
was my
around
dad.
to it.
Same.
So I'll watch Bly Manor at some point, and I still have House of Usher to watch. So I'm glad I have other shows to look forward to.
Yeah, and we'll come back to like Bly Manor and House of Usher at some point.
200 strong now?
House of Usher, I almost feel like I'm required to read Edgar Allan Poe before I talk about it. Just because I don't know enough about the source material.
I've read some Poe. I've read some short stories, but the Usher one I had never heard of before. So when that show was coming out, I had no idea what the hell it was.
Well, and so I won't consider this a spoiler. I'm just going to tell you like something it does.
Good luck, Abby.
It's not just an adaptation of House of Usher.
Over now.
Yeah, it works in other stories. Yeah.
Each episode is a different Poe story.
And that is pretty cool for a show.
Yeah, so I would at the very least, I almost feel like I would want to read those stories and then rewatch it. So I would more to talk about. Even though I didn't get a chance to read The Haunting of Hill House before we reviewed The Haunting of Hill House.
Because it makes me feel better.
Well, I'm sure you've heard The Raven as narrated by James Earl Jones in The Simpsons.
Is that I've heard? Yeah, the one in the why can't I think of the name of that now? Treehouse of Horror.
That's right. Yes, that's a
Yes.
classic House of Horror episode.
Austin showed us a bunch of them, but I'm going to be honest. The one that sticks with me the most is The Shinning.
Is that the, or is a different one with the Indian burial ground, or is that The Shinning? I can't remember.
I think that's the Shinning one. I just
Where
remember
Homer
the
freaks out.
yeah, all work and no beer, or something like that. Oh man, words cannot describe how excited I am for his Dark Tower adaptation.
It's got a lot of potential. If anyone can pull that off, it's him.
So there's a little detail that not a lot of people talk about in this coming up scene that makes me laugh really hard. Wait for it. He fucking deck slammed against the garage door.
Yeah, Lev got KO'd. Ah, Jesus.
I'm killing now. Tyra.
Abby, what's the point of all those muscles if you can't even outpower one dude?
Come here, let me see you.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys.
Go crazy? Don't mind if I do.
Hey, at least you took that arrow out correctly.
You're fine. Get that little one.
Don't you fucking touch him!
Ugh.
So I finally finished the first Kingdom Hearts game. It's really good.
Nice.
I can see why people are such big fans.
Ah, Jesus.
Couldn't even begin to describe it to you without sounding like a crazy person, but
Oh, I'm aware. Kingdom Hearts has, oh god, let me fact check this to make sure I get the name or number right. That's one of my favorite game titles in any franchise ever.
are you talking about 358 over 2?
Yeah. Yes. But in the trailers, it was like 358 over 2.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I
that
mean,
is
have
so
you
funny.
seen the other ones?
Yeah, some of them are insane. Yeah, I've never really played one, though I had a friend who had a couple of them, and I remember like watching him play some. So it's like I have a familiarity with the franchise, but like I've never
So
owned one. Or
I don't
really
know which one I
played
like
one
better:
myself.
358 over 2, Birth by Sleep Recoded, Dream Drop Distance. There's one that's just called X.
That was a tie into the Ty West movie.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts X. So the annoying thing about Kingdom Hearts is 3 took so long to come out that they kept doing spin-off titles that are like
Yes.
lore relevant. But what's even more annoying is some of those spin-off games, keep in mind, lore relevant, are mobile games and gacha games in Japan, like casinos. So when they did these collections, because you can play them all in one collection now, they had to just take like the cutscenes of those mobile and casino games and make them into movies because you need that lore, but you can't translate that to a console game. So there's entire games in those collections that are just movies because there's no other way to do it. Kingdom Hearts, this time it's personal. Jump, Abby, Ellie, whatever the fuck your name is.
Wait a minute, their names are kind of similar.
Yeah, and I find it funny that your two main companions are Goofy and Donald Duck.
Doesn't Goofy die in one of them? Is that a thing that happens?
I don't know. I've only finished the first one. I doubt it though. I know in proper Kingdom Hearts 3, which is actually like the 10th title in that franchise. That one doesn't have like any Final Fantasy characters, but you get to go to like the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and seeing Jack Sparrow in an JRPG is really weird.
Mm-hmm. You could have fun with that premise though, like Jack Sparrow versus Captain Hook. Like that would be awesome.
Yeah, I wonder if they do that because Neverland is in it from the beginning. One of the levels at the end of the first one is Neverland. And it's cool because the Disney characters are all based on like the classic animated style versions.
Yes. Oh God, I hope or don't think that they're ever gonna rope in the live action versions. I don't think they do that. You never know.
We'll see. It would be. I don't know if you could, just because those all exist already. Hell, even in the first one, there's a bonus world that's just mini games, and it's the 100-Acre Wood.
Sure.
And they got the actual voice actors for that.
Oh, that's cool. I know Tarzan had a level.
Tarzan has a level in the first one, but it's my understanding he does not come back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Noah says, I always found the Disney stuff clashing with the serious anime aesthetic to be really funny.
Yeah,
it is insane. Funny at times, but I mean, it works for me. I hear Goofy talk about the darkness. Listen, the darkness is here to steal your heart, motherfucker. Goofy has to fight it. But yeah, no, Goofy is like your tank or knight. And then Donald is a wizard for some reason. And they're looking for King Mickey, because of course Mickey is the king.
Here we go.
Of course. There you go. Kingdom Hearts, low-key, one of the first big mainstream multiverse franchises.
Okay.
Yeah? Because it brings all the Final Fantasy, like Cloud is a boss, Sephiroth is a boss. I found Sephiroth by accident, and I was not ready for him. It didn't go well.
Now, isn't the Kingdom Hearts protagonist, isn't he introduced in Kingdom Hearts, or is he from the
No,
Final Fantasy games?
He's original to the games.
Okay, like that makes sense.
All of the pre-existing IP stuff is either side characters or background characters. Or summons, because you can summon... In the first game, unless I missed some, you can summon Simba. You can summon the genie. The genie sounds awful, by the way. Because it's not Robin Williams, clearly.
Is it Dan Castellaneta, or did they get another guy?
I don't know. You should Google that and tell me.
I should. Because Homer Simpson is who I'm talking about. He did the second Aladdin movie that was turned too far. And then they got Robin Williams back for the third one.
It's possible because, at least to my untrained ear, a lot of the stuff that isn't super old, like, say, like Peter Pan, sounds like the original voice actors. But yeah, double check that. But I don't. I just anyone but Robin Williams voicing the genie sounds wrong to me.
Oh, sure.
And I'm not even a big Aladdin fan. I'm just a big Robin Williams fan.
No. Well, and Dan Castellaneta was also Genie in the animated series, obviously.
And it's funny that I don't like him then, if that is who that is, because I have more memories of that animated show than I do any of the movies.
No, yeah, he's credited as Genie for Kingdom Hearts, so.
Oh, okay.
He's the go-to discount Robin
Oh,
Williams.
shit. The weird thing is, one of the Final Fantasy characters, like, becomes your mentor. And in Final Fantasy, he's called Squall. He's from 8. But they changed his name to Leon.
Oh, weird.
But he's voiced by David Boreanaz,
Boreanaz?
who you know as Angel.
That's true. Well, and he's in Bones, right?
Yeah, but I listed his good show. Which I'm still waiting for you to finish, motherfucker.
I gotta watch Midnight Mass.
That's true. Maybe we should just make that a full-on Haven of Horror project. We're going through Buffy, folks.
I'll get back to it.
Not in English.
And
I'm
with
still trying to finish X-Men Evolution, and this Saturday I got to re-binge all of X-Men 97. What's up?
That's very good. I wonder if Evolution is just a show where you need that childhood nostalgia to like be really.
I think
I wonder if it's
is
just past your time.
because watching it, like, it doesn't really become an X-Men show until season 3. And then the stuff that like you would want from an X-Men show is explored for like 3 episodes and then forgotten about. But this like 2-parter that I'm on is fun right now. They're trying to stop Apocalypse from coming back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, there are lots of shows like that where you try to watch them as an adult and you're like, yeah, this is pretty good, but not like loving it if I had, seen it at the right age.
Well, but like I just think even in the context, because I remember when that show was on, but I never really watched it. Like as an adult, why would I recommend that over like TAS, which is obviously much more definitive?
Yeah. Well, obviously tone and style is a factor where TAS is very melodramatic, and I can totally understand.
So it's the X-Men.
Well, yeah, but like really melodramatic.
Fuck.
Their eyesight is based on.
Oh shit! Let me move!
Try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Woo! Gotta go. Isn't Angel related in Bones? Isn't Angel's character in Bones related to John? I had to read that like 3 times. His name is just Angel now, folks. I don't know. I got like 5 seasons in. I was like, okay, I'm really bored with the formula of this show. Noah, fact check that for us. So I think I like that show more than TAS, but TAS is more of what I think of as Batman.
Yeah. Like you said, that's what the Batman has going for it more than pretty much any other Batman cartoon is just consistent quality. But yeah. I'd say most of it is pretty good. And that's good, but then it makes it really hard to put together like a best of selection or like, oh, what are all the highlights we could hit for a commentary where it's like, well, this episode's pretty good, or we could do this other pretty good episode. Like,
Apparently we're just running past all the infected today.
Yeah, it's fine. Ah, shit.
It's true.
Ow.
Oh, they do
Hey.
make him related to John Wilkes Booth. That has to hurt
That's
like a
funny.
bitch.
It's like the first game when Joel was upside down.
Parallels.
It's also funny that this is one of the few cutscenes that they just didn't feel like reanimating. Probably because of that bit when she got stabbed, where they're like, eh.
Oh, I forgot one game I did buy for the channel. I did buy DC Lego Supervillains because it was back down to $5. Couldn't pass
Nice.
up $5.
Sure,
Abby.
but that's one of the better ones.
Probably sucks like all the other Lego games, but we'll see.
Whatever, it is great.
We got a live one.
It's,
Took me a while to make the Batman list. Yeah. And I really like I think my favorite episode that I remember, because I haven't went through that whole show in a while, is that Batman Superman one. It's just a classic Batman Superman team up.
Get that thing down. Let's reset the trail.
it's good.
Although I like that it kind of subverts the trope, where by the time, because I forgot it's not the season 5 premiere.
What?
By the time you get there, Bruce is the team guy and Superman is the loner.
Yes.
Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, little bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh?
And I would
Hey,
also
Ellie.
argue that by the time you get to season 3, it's become much more of a traditional Batman show, just more stylized.
Right.
Because you've got Gordon, you've got Batgirl and Robin.
Oh, God. This is really violent.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right?
Is it too convenient that she happens to come across the same guy that got Abby?
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde? Arms like mine.
I don't think so. They're in the same area. They fell into one of their traps.
Cuts by his mouth.
At least they found them on different circumstances, and you can assume this is just what this guy does.
Yeah.
Like, this is his role in that community. He goes and gets people.
Get to her before that infection takes over.
It is interesting that the show has already had a moment like this, but they played it for comedy of Ellie getting bitten again, but of course nothing happening.
I forgot about that.
I'm sure we'll get a scene like this in the show.
Where's that?
We should do commentaries on that show.
Yeah, I'd have a lot of fun doing that. We got time. That next season probably isn't premiering until next year.
Yeah. We'll have to just pick a Saturday and we can just knock it all out.
Yeah.
I swear.
No, you should join us when we do that.
Yeah.
So
For
the
anyone
best part
casual-
about New Game Plus, you get that submachine gun from the beginning.
Oh, nice.
And it drops ammo.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. For anyone casually watching, this is what Ellie's supposed to look like next to the game. But we have an
Ellie's a
alternate skin.
mess.